How should you prepare a steak for a giant aquatic mammal? Well done. Welcome to the stream, my friends. Happy Thursday. Is it Thursday? Happy 4th of July to those celebrating. Thank you for being here. I hope you are doing well tonight. Welcome to Wipeout 2. Hopefully it will be at least as good as the first. I don't know. I can already tell it's different. But welcome in, everybody. Dead Zergling, first in chat tonight from the phone. Mobile Zergling. I hope you're having a great time, my friend. Welcome in Lucent Jelly. Welcome in Uncle Muscles. Welcome in Direwolf. Welcome in Punisher Max. Thank you for being here with us. How are you liking the Wipeout series? Well, I've played one game so far, Uncle Muscles, and game number one is really good. It's janky and broken, and the challenge mode is pretty difficult. But I had fun with it. I think it's a good game. I think it's really good. So hopes are high for 2, but we shall see. I haven't played it at all yet. Waiting for a fireworks show to start? Right on. I used to watch this TV show all the time. I'm pretty familiar with the show. This is one of the rare instances where I'm actually familiar with a licensed game's source material. And the first game, very faithful to the show. A playthrough of the game was just like an episode of the show. Maybe even better with all the ragdoll physics. So we'll see. The first game required the nunchuck, and this one just says just the Wiimote and on its side. So already they have changed the control scheme. We'll see if that's for better or worse. My instinct is that it might actually be for the better, actually.
Hello, America, and welcome to Wipeout.
So we're gonna press some buttons here. Gonna be single player. But let's look at our options first. Settings, controls, and again the credits accessible from the menu. Always a bad sign. Yeah, let's take the music down a little under the sound effects. I know the music is already kind of low. The volume in this game is all over the place. Oh, one moment. Thank you for the coffee jelly. I've got cheese and apple to go with it. Very nice, thank you. And Loyal to Soil, welcome in, Loyal. We're going to leave all the settings here the same. Take a peek at the controls. Brake. Backpedal. Run. Air control. / rope swing. Crouch. Blast shoot. Blast aim. No, I don't want to use the pointer. Walk and jump. Balance. Oh my. Alright. Well, there are some motion aspects to it.
Hello, America. Welcome to another exciting episode of Wipeout. Looks like it's time to go for a brand new batch of contestants who will compete for $50,000.
Alright, well, we've got a handful of characters to unlock, so we might We might be at this game for a while. It actually doesn't look that bad. Just 11 characters. And I think that we'll just go with a random choice. Like we did in the previous game.
They'll try to conquer the most insane obstacle course ever constructed.
Episode 1 and Episode 5 are unlocked. That's odd. Oh, the point and blast is for the multiplayer, I see.
Welcome to Wipeout, everyone. All right, let's see what the qualifier's looking like for our contestants. This is an easy one. Should be a walk in the park for him, Johnny. And here we have the smack wall sweeper.
Smacking and sweeping? Oh, where do I sign up?
Say hello to our old friend, the Big Balls.
And there is nothing left to say, except thank you.
Here we have the leap of faith.
Dishing out wipeouts, I can really believe it. Our contestant is at the top of the course and ready to go, so let's check in with Jill and get the scoop.
So here I am with Linux42, who says his brain power will get him through this course. I don't know if the big balls got the memo. Ready to play? Jump up.
So I noticed there appear to be collectible rings spread across the course. Okay, just getting a feel for the controls real quick.
And look at this, our contestant gets a ring.
Like a secret stash.
I mean, so far not bad. Just very sort of standard platformer.
One more ring here, Johnny. Ring.
Collectible.
Makes sense.
The recovery. Oh, this moves somewhat automatically. Am I supposed to be watching for another ring? Balance. Okay. Oh. No, don't fall. Let's go. So, this game, I would say this one controls better than the first so far. Let's go. Climb. Not bad.
And Linux42 finishes the course with a great time.
Nerd is the word, Johnny.
Easy game. Easy game. How's your 4th of July treating you? Hey, pretty good, Loyal, and happy 4th to you. We didn't do a lot of fireworks. It's rainy and overcast and gross, so I heard them going off in the distance. Someone was bold enough to set them off, but it's not very good firework weather out there. But I did fire up the grill. I mean, I probably would have done that anyway, but grilled up some brats and steak, asparagus and mushrooms and bell pepper. It was fantastic. You're jumping higher than Mario, Zerkling says. It's pretty outrageous. Alright, and, well, there are... So, I didn't actually know, because we didn't see any of it. We apparently are competing against competitors. The game didn't tell me that until just now. I thought this was a solo run. So again, like this is even worse than the last game in regard to we just have to believe the times the game says. At least in the other one, we saw the other contestants fail a little bit. I could see Frownie eating a tomahawk steak like a savage. I do like meat, Uncle Muscles. I do like meat. They're actually a flank steak. I grilled up two pretty reasonably sized flank steak, but I'm actually cutting them into smaller portions and having them over the next few days. I've had them for a while. I got them on sale. Quite a while back, but they were great. They were great. I thawed them out today, and they're fantastic. Or the portion of one I had today. Made rice and hot dogs for my wife and kids for dinner. A single hot dog and a pound of ribeye with the bone in myself, Zergling says. Very nice. I love a good ribeye, Uncle Muscle says. Oh, yeah.
And now we're on to the eliminator.
Can't go wrong. What? The crankshaft is about 1,000 pounds of rotating steel.
Say hello to the dreaded sweeper.
Oh.
Yeah, bad for them. Great for us.
Let's go to the third member of our team, Jill Wagner, who's with our contestant now.
Ready to play? Jump up.
Ribeye is, you can't go wrong with ribeye. I've got a couple of those in the freezer, too. But I went with a flank steak today. Ribeyes will be next time. Oh my goodness, look at these jumps!
We went down in a blaze of glory.
Oh, no.
Let's take a peek at what the bruise ball has for our players.
Kid stuff, Johnny, kid stuff. Just like baseball, bruise ball has 4 bases.
Contestants must pass each base and make it to home plate in order to win. They must run down the first base line, pass the mound, and make it to first base.
All the while, though, they have to avoid the swinging bruise ball bats.
Once safely on the base, they'll have to make it to second along our bouncing base path.
To get to third, they'll have to take a walk down the slide wall.
And to score a run, they have to dive head first and touch home plate.
We have a contestant ready to go, and the third member of our Wipeout team, Jill Wagner, gets us the story.
When you're ready to start, jump.
Immediately destroyed. Where? Oh! The camera is following the computer player instead of me. The camera's following the computer and not me. I can't... What? How am I supposed to handle this?
One ring here, Johnny.
Rings. Collect the ball.
Makes sense.
Oh, that moves. Oh my goodness, this is way tougher than it seems. My character's not even on screen most of the time. Oh, we can duck under that? The competitor can collect the rings, too.
Very mediocre time, John.
Oh, you can't like that. Average is not where this Brainiac's used to being on the bell curve.
That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. One of our competitors is the host, Jill. Are already competing against us, against one of the, like, special characters. This is like Fall Guys.
Down to their final moment, contestants will now face the Wipeout zone.
Fall Guys always reminded me of Wipeout. I've never actually played it. I thought it looked like a lot of fun,
Let's take
but
a look at our Wipeout zone.
I like it so much, I can tell I'm gonna like what I see before I even see it.
Gotcha. Say hello to the spiked whackers.
And be polite or they will flip out.
Here's a little something we call the piston punch.
It hits first and asks questions later.
Let's go to the third member of our team, Jill Wagner, who's with our contestant now.
Ready to play? Jump up.
I didn't want to talk over the hosts. Fall Guys looked like a lot of fun. And I would have liked to have played it, but it took so long to come out on the Switch that I didn't care about it anymore by the time it did. Any semblance of reality went out the window on this game. Yeah, I think that I may end up concluding that this could end up being a better game, but I don't think that I'll be able to say it's a better Wipeout game by the end. I think I've kind of already determined that. My
He flows on the piston. Oh, and I think he does. Go ahead, yes.
my opinion will remain out on the overall quality of the game until I've spent enough time to become more competent at it.
That was
Oh
right
my
to his
goodness.
legs, Johnny.
Well, that's one way to get a leg up on a contestant.
Can I duck under these? Okay, you can. I was looking at the rings and didn't even
One more ring here.
pay attention
Rings. Oh,
to the
that's
pistons. The Wipeout replays are more interesting in the first game. The characters ragdoll much better in the first one.
Our course isn't too juicy, Johnny.
I see this being a fun rental. Yeah, I mean, like just as a platformer game, like it feels all right. It actually is like it controls pretty well. The jump is kind of ridiculous. But the controls do feel good, pretty good.
And Lennox Linus 42 finishes the course with a great time.
Nerd is the word, Johnny.
All right, how we do? Second place.
It was a nail biter, Johnny, but there could only
Bogus.
be one winner.
Well, you're always a winner in my book, John.
For John Anderson and Jill Wagner, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wipeout.
There's no presentation. Like there was no like it didn't end. It just cuts back to the menu. Like we don't get to there's no celebration for the winner. We didn't unlock anything. Oh, we did unlock some
We're showing
things.
no fear for the chance of winning $50,000.
It's so stripped down. It just feels like it feels incomplete.
They'll try
All
to
right,
conquer
well-
the most insane
I'm gonna run episode 1 again because I think we're gonna have to want to win every episode. I know a little bit more about the game.
Welcome to Wipeout, everyone. All right, let's see what the qualifier's looking like for our contestants. This is an easy one.
It has
Should be
that
a walk in
basic
the park
vibe.
for 'em, Johnny. And here we have the smack wall sweeper.
Smacking and sweeping? Oh,
I think we can skip the intros.
Oh, I can't read the name. So let's just say contestant number 1, shall we? When you're ready to start, jump.
I was kind of hoping we would get this character. Oh no! The physics.
Now that is what I call a wipeout. The big balls rarely disappoint. You don't scratch that. Never disappoint.
Oh. I want that ring. Well, so much for the ring. I was ducking.
Colossal wipe.
I'm doing so much worse.
Oh, and snags a ring. Way
Okay,
to
so the
your
rings...
Dinky Ape turns in a fantastic time. He is just going ape out there.
The rings aren't really collectibles. They just give us back some of our time. There's another character that's a robot? And the other two characters are the hosts? I feel like this is stacked against me.
Next up, the Eliminator. Say hello to the dreaded sweep.
Oh, I didn't want to pause it. I wanted to skip.
Yeah, bet.
When you're
There
ready
we
to
go.
start, jump.
I like the cardboard box robot. No! I think I'm supposed to duck under that. That's a shame.
Let's take a peek at what the Bruise Ball has for our players. Kid stuff.
Ready to play? Jump up.
Oh, I missed the coin. Nice. Why is the...
This contestant runs out of luck, Johnny. The bouncing base path is not for walking.
Why does the robot get to teleport to my location?
Luck, Johnny. The bouncing base path.
Oh, I got to teleport to the robot.
Dinky Ape gets a great time, and I have to say, I'm surprised. It's a real head scratcher, Johnny.
The wipeout zone is coming up after the break. Let's take a look at our wipeout zone.
Ready to play? Jump up.
Look out below! I'm guessing our contestant didn't really like the view from down there, John.
No, I missed. Oh my goodness.
On the launch pads there, Johnny.
Yeah,
And
what?
So it goes.
Do I have to bounce twice on it? Nope. I don't know what's going wrong.
Launch. Launching to nowhere.
Nice work. Keep doing what you're doing, friend.
Oh. The momentum's just a little tricky. Alright, how do we do? Did we win?
The ape gets a great time, and I have to say, I'm surprised. It's a real head-scratcher, Johnny.
Is that what the confetti means? Maybe. We won. Victory. First place. Game doesn't even care. Oh, it does.
Dinky Ape is our big winner and takes home our huge $50,000 prize. Guys, he really got down to monkey business today.
A lot of bruised egos out there.
And one satisfied winner. Thanks for joining us, friends. I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls.
All right. So you do get an ending when you are the first place winner.
Hello, America. Welcome to another exciting episode of Wipeout.
One of our contestants will be going home with 50 grand.
Hey, we didn't get any new characters. I could not think of the word. Right. But we get to move on to a new episode. Winter episodes. I didn't even notice that before. Oh, that's exciting. I'm saving those. We're doing the summer ones first. I should just do the summer ones now, and I should save the winter ones for January, right? Absolutely not.
Hello and welcome to Wipeout. We mock people so you don't have to. And that just makes for a kinder world, John. Let's take a look at the qualifier.
Come on, it's easy. My Nana could do this one.
Here's everyone's favorite, the big balls.
Oh, yeah.
Along with their loving friend, the motivator. And here we have the trampoline sweeper.
They are back and more bouncy than ever.
Here we have the leap of faith.
Dishing out wipeouts, I can really believe it.
And the third member of our team, Joe Wagner, is down on the sideline.
Here I am with Francis Maynard. He loves writing sad songs, and our obstacles are hoping to give him all the inspiration he needs. When you're ready to start, jump.
Oh,
Wait, no, straight to the legs.
Our course doesn't discriminate, John.
there was no indication that that was about to happen.
And you really like this one, don't you, Bart?
You know, there's something about our motivator that just makes me...
Let's go. No, I missed a cycle. No, I missed it. Oh, no. I wonder if I can slide up and down the rope to get a better positioning. Oh, doesn't matter. Let's go. Hey, Game and Fit, Kusarigama, EpiPen, welcome in. Happy Independence Day. Happy 4th of July to all celebrating it. Hope you had a good one. Not first, EpiPen says.
Next up, the Eliminator.
So Wipeout 2 is... Wipeout 2 is
Say
more...
hello to the dreaded sweeper.
Yeah, bad for them.
Jump up when you're ready to begin.
Wipeout 2 seems more stripped down than Wipeout 1. It's a less robust experience. It controls better. Like, the physics are more reliable. It's more generic and unrealistic. It's a worse Wipeout game. It's a little bit more competent as a generic platformer. Thank you for the 7 stream streak, Kazarigama. I have no life, Kazarigama says. I appreciate you. I appreciate you choosing to spend some free time with us so regularly. Thank you for that. Alright, so this one is just duck. Not bad.
Let's take a peek at what the Bruise Ball has for our players.
Kid stuff, Johnny, kid stuff.
Just like baseball, Bruise Ball has 4 bases. Contestants must pass each base and make it to home plate in order to win. They must run down the first base line, pass the mound, and make it to first base.
All the while, though, they have to avoid the swinging Bruise Ball bats.
Once safely on the base, they'll have to make it to second along our bouncing base path.
To get to third, they'll have to take a walk down the slide wall.
And to score a run,
I mean, it's just the same.
Let's go to the third member of our team, Jill Wagner.
I thought maybe there'd be something different about it.
Ready to start? Jump.
So, I said this game is more competently made, but this minigame here is pretty bad because the computer, the camera has a tendency to follow the computer character instead of the player character.
Well, slap my rear and call me Paul Revere. This contestant is
if you wipe out, if the player wipes out, the computer will lock on, or the camera will lock on to the computer character sometimes, and then you just can't see anything you're doing.
Well, slap my rear and call me Paul Revere. This contestant has got a ring, Johnny.
Ensigns say the darndest things.
Go, go, go! That's our first time winning that one.
And here's another ring grab, Johnny. And turning in a great time is Francis Maynard.
I would too if I had those guys. Jealous.
Why would there be something different? Oh, it's a different episode. The qualifier was completely different, so it would make sense that the other ones would have some different things about them. I watched Independence Day on Independence Day. Still a good movie, Game and Fit says. It's been a long while since I've seen that one.
It all comes down to this, the Wipeout zone.
Press 2 to make your character jump. You don't say.
Let's take a look at our Wipeout zone.
I like it so much, I can tell I'm gonna like what I see before I even see it.
Gotcha. Say hello to the Mega Big Balls.
Just like the original Big Balls, except with more real Wipeout action.
This is the crankshaft.
All those arms aren't for hugging, Johnny.
Adding to today's carnival is the spin-out. You
Oh
must
my
be
goodness.
This tall to ride this ride.
Look at that.
Let's check in with the third member of our team, Jill Wagner.
Jump up when you're ready to begin.
Okay, so this is all completely new.
That piston punch ball couldn't have felt good.
Yeah, I think you may have some internal combustion.
Oh, they didn't even introduce these pistons. Where did these come from?
Look out below.
Literally, this contestant.
I shouldn't have skipped that. Oh, I'm trying to get that ring. No.
That was right to his legs, Johnny.
Well, that's one way to get a leg up on a contestant.
The replays are simply not as fun to watch in this one either. It doesn't have the ragdoll physics of the first one. The replays are super lackluster. What is that?
No, sir. Whoa, he hits it right between the eyes. That may cause double vision.
I've got a real bad time. I've got a real bad time. We'll probably be repeating this episode. Alright, I have no idea what is even happening here. Can I get that? Can I get that? Can I get that ring? Maybe? Okay, there we go.
Look at this, our contestant gets
Just
a
go
ring
for
from a
it.
secret stash that everyone knows about.
And Francis Maynard tears it up and turns in a fantastic time.
Yeah, showing some real athleticism out there, John.
I didn't see any confetti, so... Oh, we did win! Victory! Let's go!
I'm here with Francis Maynard, who is thrilled to be our Wipeout winner and grab the $50,000 prize. Maybe now he'll write some happy music for a change.
Spills, chills, and thrills are now over, Johnny.
Not so fast, my friend. We still have to drive home.
Alongside my partners John Anderson and Jill Wagner, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls.
Hello, America, and welcome once again to Wipeout.
I saw it in theaters and it was fun. So I believe when Independence Day was in theaters, I think that my parents went to see that, and my sister and I saw the Power Rangers movie.
We have contestants who are showing no fear for the chance
Popeye.
of winning $50,000.
They'll have to face the toughest challenge since I gave myself a home term.
Commercials? What? Another live-action Popeye movie? Well, I'm sure that will be something.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wipeout. It's time for people to get punched, hit, and smashed. And that's just in the green room. Now it's time to check out our qualifier.
I'm ready, but I'm not sure our contestants are.
Welcome to the Blenderizer.
May cause dizziness and vomiting.
Say hello to our old friend, the Big Balls.
And there is nothing left to say, except thank you.
Here we have the Leap of Faith.
Dishing out wipeouts, I can really believe it.
And the third member of our team, Jill Wagner, is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, I'm here with Angelica Bell, who says she'll win today because she always gets what she wants. Spoiled alert. Ready to play? Jump up.
Right. That obstacle is... They made that obstacle way more predictable. In fact, a lot of the stuff in this game is like... Things are a lot more predictable and telegraphed in this one than in the other one. Oh, you can just skip over that. Oh, those move!
No, sir.
I didn't even know. No! My greed.
What a hit! Brings a smile to my face and a song to my heart, Johnny. Grabs a ring here. This
Oh,
contestant is a true hunter and gatherer.
Well, you can change your positioning on that rope. That's good to know. Oh, that was scary.
Angelica Bell comes in with an extraordinary time on our course.
With the tiara still intact, that is impressive.
Santa Claus. And Betty Moo. Cows lied to us. Cows lied to us. She said she was going on vacation. She was really going to compete on Wipeout. Oh my.
Contestants will compete on our eliminator round.
I keep thinking that these hints have something to do
Say
with...
hello to the dreaded sweeper.
When you're
With-
ready to start,
I-
jump.
Stop talking, game. I keep thinking these hints are going to have something to do with the game that's coming up, and not the game just generically. Oh, what a cast! Do I just keep going forever until I fail?
Oh,
I guess so.
like yesterday's newspaper.
Oh, I'll keep mine for a few days sometime.
Wow.
Let's take a peek at what the Bruise Ball has for our players.
Okay, so we can skip that intro. It always seems to be the same.
Grabs a ring here.
This contestant is a true hunter and gatherer.
No, don't. What are you doing? Don't slide. Nice. I ducked. The robot got demolished.
It looks like Angelica Bell is delivering a fantastic time. Interestingly, the girl who never worked for anything really worked it out there.
You know what show I miss? American Gladiators, Kusarigama says. That I remember that being a thing, but I don't remember ever actually watching it.
Coming up, the moment we've all been waiting for, the Wipeout Zone.
Let's see where our contestants will be battling it out in our Wipeout Zone.
No doubt in a wonderful, magical place, Johnny.
Say hello to the spiked whackers.
And be polite or they will flip out.
Here's a little something we call the piston punch.
It hits first and asks questions later.
Let's go to the third member of our team, Jill Wagner, who's with our contestant now.
Ready to play? Jump up.
What? They didn't show us the whole course. It can't just be those two things. Hey, Greg, welcome in. Yeah, there's actually a lot of Wipeout games. This one is fine. It's a worse Wipeout game. The gameplay is more polished, but the game is also a lot more stripped down in general than the first one. So, like, it's worth playing. I think they're both worth playing.
Our contestant grabs a ring, Johnny. It's the must-have accessory for the season.
Wow, that was brief. There really wasn't much to that.
Angelica found it's a great time on our course.
Oh, terrific. She's got a great time. Now she's going to want a pony.
Alright, that has to be a victory. Yeah, top of the heap. By a huge margin, too. The computer... I'll say this, the times they make up for the computers are, like, super generous toward us.
Angelica Bell wins our game today and the $50,000 prize, and her record of always getting everything she wants continues. Great.
Another epic game of pratfalls and missteps. Or, as I like to call it, another day at the office.
Alongside John Anderson and Jill Wagner, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls.
Hello,
All right.
America, and welcome to another refreshing episode of Wipeout.
Just one moment. Alright. Trying to complete Ocarina of Time today. Legit this time. Last time I gave up and looked up the last few ones I missed. I think you mean like the Skulltulas? And I feel ashamed, Game and Fit says. Like the 51st playthrough. John, son of Hen. This is my favorite game of all time, Greg says. Ocarina of Time. It's my favorite N64 game. Not even close. Kasarigama says. My favorite Nintendo 64 game is probably Castlevania. I love Castlevania 64. I knew back when it came out that it was the best thing I ever played. There have been a few contenders, but nothing holds a candle to Ocarina of Time, Game and Fit says.
Today, players have their sights on grabbing a $50,000 purse.
Alright. Roll another
They'll
character.
try to conquer the largest, most insane obstacle course in the entire galaxy.
Obviously, Super Ghouls and Ghosts wins regardless, though. That's my favorite game. Yeah. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Can't get enough of it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wipeout. It's time for people to get punched, hit, and smashed.
And that's just in the green room.
Now it's time to check out our qualifier.
I'm ready, but I'm not sure our contestants are.
This is the doorknob.
Everybody's favorite giant hammer behind every door.
Welcome to the sucker punch.
We got the suckers, and the wall provides the punch.
Okay, that's a different one.
Here we have the big balls with a twist.
This time, contestants will be motivated by the Dreadmill.
The
We have a
Dreadmill.
contestant ready to go, and the third member of our Wipeout team, Jill Wagner, gets us the story.
Hey, I'm here with Betty Moo. She's hoping to milk our course for all it's worth and grab the $50,000 prize. Jump up when you're ready to begin.
My favorite game of all time, Kasarigama says, will always be Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Oh, we get to play as the cow. Let's go.
Oh, smack!
That about sums it up, John.
Oh, I tried to duck. I tried.
Straight to the head.
I'm sorry, is it wrong to laugh?
Oh no, I'm never gonna get past this.
That about sums it up, John.
You just can't take any risks. You just can't take any. You can't take any risks if you dare to challenge.
Our contestant cannot be liking this.
But luckily for me, I do.
I disagree. Alright, finally, an hour later. This is bad. We might not win this round.
Our contestant grabs a ring.
Nice work. Just keep doing what you're doing, friend.
You know, if laughing at a wipeout is wrong, I don't want to be right.
You gotta fight for your right to laugh at Wipeout.
My momentum is hard to fight against. What?
Our player takes that one right
Hang
in the
on.
melon.
Wow, talk about a headache.
I didn't understand how this one worked either.
Missed it. Look out below.
Literally, this contestant needs to start doing it.
This is real bogus. Oh, finally. No.
Totally ate it that time. Those are some hungry, hungry big balls, Johnny.
Oh, we made it. Okay, that was rough. That was a rough course.
Here's a middle of the pasture time for Betty Moo.
She is really milking it for all it's worth.
Alright, let me catch up here. I missed a lot of stuff. OOT is about the only N64 game I ever played, Greg says. At Majora's Mask. Something about the N64 I just never liked. I have a lot of the titles on the Wii U. Didn't hold on to my old consoles, Game and Fit said. Another thing I'm ashamed of. I mean, you're not alone in that regard, Game and Fit. Most people traded off their old things for newer ones. I've always been an extreme pack rat. Oh, third place. That's really bad.
The Eliminator round is coming up after the break. Say hello to the dreaded sweeper.
Yeah, bad for them. Great for us.
Let's go to the...
When you're ready to start, jump.
Done for the day.
Yeah, the sweeper thought of that.
Okay, that helped us out. That's good. Now we're on the top.
Let's take a peek at what the Bruise Ball has for our players.
When you're ready to start, jump.
No! Oh, see, look, now the camera's following... That's what I meant. The camera follows the computer player when you wipe out on this one. So I couldn't even see what I was doing there for a little while. Don't... I got robbed. Oh, but then I won. Let's go.
Betty Moo really delivers with a great time.
You definitely earned our spots today, Johnny.
They've made it this far to the ultimate challenge, the Wipeout Zone. Let's see where our contestants will be battling it out in our Wipeout Zone.
No doubt in a wonderful...
Ready to play? Jump up.
Look out below! I'm guessing our contestant didn't really like the view from down there, John.
Oh, I skipped over the introduction of this, so I don't know what's coming up. I shouldn't have done that. This looks very similar to the Wipeout Zone we just did, though.
Oh, colossal wipeout. contestant is a true hunter.
Alright, that's not bad at all. I think that'll put us at number 1.
Impressive time here from Betty Moo.
You said it, partner. That run was simply bovine.
I caught that pun. I heard that pun that he made.
Betty Moo is here with me, and she's our big winner. And that $50,000 cash prize is nothing to moo at, guys.
It was a nail-biter, Johnny, but there can only be one winner.
Well, you're always a winner in my book, John.
For John Anderson and Joe Wagner, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls.
Greetings, America, and welcome to Wipeout.
NES games are designed to be super difficult, maybe even more so than arcade cabinets. If you want to sharpen your gaming teeth, I'd point anyone to the NES library if they're ready for a crash course, Game and Fit says. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I would say that NES... I don't have a lot of experience comparing NES ports to arcade games, but I feel like I would have a tougher time with the arcade versions of most games. There's a lot of challenging stuff on the NES, though. Arcade games, I think, were worse, Greg says. Haunted Castle. I love Haunted Castle. What are you talking about?
Today, contestants take their shot at $50,000.
Alright. Grab a new character. All the summer episodes, we won all of the summer episodes.
Ever assembled by man.
So, on to the winter episodes. I'm excited about these. I love the winter time. It's Christmas in July, everybody.
Hello and welcome to Winter Wipeout, where we're sitting back in our slippers with a steaming hot cup of cocoa and chilling out with some cool wipeouts.
I can't imagine our contestants are that relaxed.
All right, let's see what the qualifier's looking like for our contestants.
This is an easy one. Should be a walk in the park for him, Johnny. This is a little trip to Nana's house.
To Winter
It's
Wonderland
beautiful.
gone horribly wrong, Johnny.
In the sweeper trees, contestants run along, avoiding rotating rods that cross their paths.
But more often than not, being swept into the drink below.
Here's a winter classic, the Yule Log Jam.
Feel the burn, Johnny. And the third member of our team, Joe Wagner, is down on the sideline.
So I've got our own John Anderson here with me. He says 4 eyes are better than 2. But our course is hoping to make him see double. When you're ready to start, jump.
One of those bars is just glitching through. It's just the court, like. Now one of the bars just glitches right through one of the support pillars. I don't like it. They could have designed around that. I think I've seen the most people rage out on C64 or TG16. I haven't had a lot of... I don't feel like I've had a lot of Commodore 64 games cause me to rage, but the thing is, like, for whatever reason, it's hard to take... I don't feel like I treat Commodore 64 games like other games. Whenever I play C64 games, it's just about the only thing I ever approach with a strong sampling mindset. I rarely feel compelled to absolutely sink my teeth into and beat Commodore 64 games. I'm usually happy to just play them for a couple hours and move on. Man, I don't...
One more ring here, Johnny. Rings.
I'd kind of like to break that habit, but... I I don't know if I will.
Good. Wow, I just delivered an amazing time on the course.
Great. Now you're going to be impossible to work with.
Quality or lack thereof, I was talking about the difficulty of Haunted Castle. It's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. It's learnable though, just like NES Castlevania. Haunted Castle is difficult, but it's pretty learnable. Ikaruga, I think, was originally an arcade game. It's ruthless, and that's an understatement. Haunted Castle's at number 4 for on a list of hardest arcade games.
Ladies and gentlemen, next we bring you the Eliminator Round.
I don't have a lot of experience with Ikaruga's a shooter type
Contestants
game,
will get their tickets
right?
here for the ski lift. I am looking for some spectacular falls on Mount Wipeout. Our contestant is at the top of the course and ready to go, so let's check in with Jill and get the scoop.
Jump up when you're ready to begin.
I just don't have a lot of experience with that genre, so they're all kind of difficult to me. Oh, that was Duck.
Hard at work here, and we're gonna need a really huge dustpan.
Well, fortunately, you're allowed to fail a little bit. Because I messed that up and didn't get wiped out. I mean, are we going to be here just until I choose to wipe out? Because I seem unstoppable. Oh, there we go.
John.
Yep, the sweeper arm wasn't beating around the bush with that one.
Frownie could totally do this in real life, because Origami says. I don't know about that. I'd be up for trying it though. I would have competed on Wipeout if given the opportunity.
Let's check out the ice arena, shall we?
This looks tough, Johnny, and cold. We'll see if our players are up to the challenge. Here we have the dizzy dummy.
Don't call me dummy, Johnny.
This is the crankshaft.
All those arms aren't for hugging, Johnny.
This little obstacle is knee sweeper. We have a contestant ready to go, and the third member of our Wipeout team, Jill Wagner, gets us the story.
Ready to play? Jump up.
He's just trying to beat his best time. Frownie would bring the magic flute and soar off to World 8. What? I'm offended, Game and Fit, that you think I would cheat like that. We play all the levels around here. What is going on? What am I supposed to do? I just keep falling from the sky in random places. This is unmanageable.
Our contestant grabs a ring, Johnny.
It's the must-have accessory for the team.
And our contestant grabs a ring.
That's
More
so
valuable than my
shockingly
dad's horse
difficult.
ring.
What's this? Anderson turns in a good time.
Yeah, don't sound so surprised, huh, partner?
Coming up, the moment we've all been waiting for, the Wipeout Zone.
This is worse than Mario Party. Yeah, these level 3 courses,
Let's take a look at our Wipeout zone.
I like it so much, I can tell I'm
Not
gonna like what I
good.
see before I even see it.
Gotcha. Say hello to the Mega Big Balls.
Just like the original Big Balls, except with more real Wipeout action.
Here we have the Wheel and Deal.
Think of it as the Wheel of Misfortune.
okay, this is new.
This obstacle is the Sinister Snowflakes.
With zero holiday spirit. This one's a real Grinch, Johnny.
That's also new.
And the third member of our team, Jill Wagner, is down on the sideline.
Ready to play? Jump up.
Watch your step.
That Wipeout was as unique as a Sinister Snowflake, Johnny.
Oh, I almost threaded the needle there.
Player takes a low blow.
Well, I got a good feeling about it.
Oh.
Our
The
crank
timing
is
here is
flexible.
really rough.
Yep, and he was the little engine that couldn't.
Oh, and snags a ring. Way to keep your eye on the prize, player.
There we go. My goodness. I was waiting for it to release those things at me. Okay, this is not so bad. This is very slow. I'm passing this obstacle very slowly. No, he can't grab on because they're rounded.
Tracks by our Sinister Snowflakes. Down by our Sinister Snowflakes.
It is a blizzard of delight. For me, not for them.
Some very, very painful time losses. Just go.
Wow,
How'd we
Mike
do?
delivered an amazing time on the course.
Great. Now you're going to be impossible to work.
Number 1. I noticed you always make sure to take the safest route possible, at least on your first playthrough. I take the route I take the only route that occurs to me, Game and Fit.
Good news! Our own John Anderson takes the $50,000 prize today. Bad news? His ego is going to be huge.
Jill, just because I'm handsome, charming, and talented, that won't give me a huge ego. They fought like gladiators of old out there, Johnny.
Yeah, with the heart of a warrior and the soul of amazingly entertaining wipeouts. For John Anderson and Jill Wagner, this is John Henson saying good night and big balls.
I don't have the mental processing power to recognize and compare the various merits of multiple pathways.
Hello,
My
America.
first time
We are
seeing
back
something.
And ready for an all-new episode of Wipeout. Today, contestants take their shot at $50,000
I meant to say you play smart, considering it's blind playthroughs. Well, thank you.
They'll have to Welcome to Winter Wipeout, where contestants better bundle up for some harsh conditions.
Right you are, Johnny. It's a slippery slope. Literally, it's icy and snowy.
And that just makes for a kinder world, John. Let's take a look at the qualifier.
Come on, it's easy. My Nana can do this one.
This is the screwdriver.
Stay on the rotating log or end up on a tool.
Welcome to the sucker punch.
We got the suckers, and the wall provides the punch.
This is the fling set ribs.
Definitely ribs sticking good.
Let's check in with the third member of our team, Jill Wagner.
Hey, I'm here with Betty Moo. She's hoping to milk our course for all it's worth and grab the $50,000 prize. When you're ready to start, jump.
It's our first repeat character. What was I gonna say? The boxing gloves in the Punch-Out, they spell out the word Wipeout. I didn't notice that before.
Our player takes that one.
Come on, we can't afford to wipe out this early.
Talk about a headache.
Check this
No.
out.
Oh, now that is a shellacking.
That's what I get for caring about the coins.
That one was straight to the legs.
Our course doesn't discriminate, Johnny.
I'm jumping too far forward.
Literally, this contestant needs to start doing it.
I
Oh, straight to the
I
legs.
dropped my
Our
controller.
course doesn't discriminate, Johnny.
Ugh. You just can't, sometimes you just can't back away. Sometimes you just can't back away from the boxing gloves. Hey, old friend, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. No, I went right through that rope. Bogus. It didn't play. Look, it didn't offer to play a replay because it knew it cheated me, and it didn't want us to see the evidence another time.
Our contestant grabs a ring.
Nice work. Just keep doing what you're doing, friend.
Betty Moo really delivers with a great time.
You definitely earned our spots today, Johnny.
Miss 100% of the shots you don't take. This game actually looks fun though. This game is alright. It's really, really thin content-wise.
Next up, the Eliminator.
It controls well, for the most part though. I almost dropped the controller again. I'm gonna have to actually wear the
Contestants will
wrist
get their
thing.
Tickets here for the ski lift.
I am looking for some spectacular falls on Mount Wipeout.
And the third member of our team, Jill Wagner, is down on the sideline.
Jump
The
up
camera
and ready to
is
go.
the camera's really broken on one of the stages. So that's a little annoying. Hey Buffalo Hopscotch, welcome in. Used to love this show. Didn't know they made a game of it. There's a bunch of Wipeout games. There's a bunch of them. So this is the second one. The first one is really good. It's janky and broken, and the challenge mode is sometimes frustratingly difficult, but it's a really good interpretation of the show. Like, a playthrough of that game feels like an episode of the show. It's really well done. And if you don't take it too seriously, I think it'd be a lot of fun to play with other people. This one is... the physics are more... like, the gameplay is more competent in this one, but everything else has been scaled back so much that there's almost no content to it. And that's a real shame. Hey, thank you for the pistachios, Kusarigama. I can munch on some of those before we move along. So, the first is better than the second. The second's still worth playing a little bit. Of the two, I'd rather own the first and rent the second. I can't. I couldn't get that one out of the shell. I have just a few more. And then we'll move on. Thank you for the good luck wishes, Direwolf. I hope you manage to get some very restful sleep and have a fantastic tomorrow. Alright. Ski lift, here we go. I didn't hang in there that long this time. The ski lift is a great opportunity to, the longer you hang on to the ski lift, the more...
Jump up when you're ready to begin.
The longer you hang on to the ski lift, the more you lower your time. And the lowest time is what wins the game, so... It's a really good opportunity to give yourself a major advantage if you can hang in there for a while. I can't get balanced. It put the... This game cheats. It put the other character back down in front of me. Ah, this is a moving platform. Alright, it cheated in my favor. I'll take it. No! Oh, I'm going so far back. Oh, I just ran off the edge. See, I'm the cow, by the way. I know you can't tell because the camera does nothing to help you out. It had mercy on me. It slowed the obstacles down because I failed so much. It's brutal how how the camera operates. Hey, Mazin, welcome in. Guns and burgers ended in a tie, but understandable. They're equally good after all. Happy 4th of July, or 5th now, I guess. Hey, thank you, Mazin. Happy 4th of July to you as well, my friend. I hope the rest of your stream went really well. I had fun lurking there while you were spreading freedom throughout the world.
Contestants will compete in our Wipeout zone. Only one will walk away as champion.
I had just been thinking.
Contestants will be battling it out in our Wipeout zone.
No doubt in a wonderful, magical place, Johnny.
Say hello to the Mega Big Balls.
Just like the original Big Balls, except with more real Wipeout action.
Here we have the Wheel and Deal.
Think of it as the Wheel of Misfortune.
This obstacle is the sinister...
No, it's the same. The Wipeout zone's the same.
A real Grinch, Johnny.
They're supposed to remix it. Did I pick the wrong episode? I've just been thinking, it was such a coincidence, because I'd just been thinking yesterday that it had been a while since I'd caught one of your streams, and then you were live today. It was perfect timing.
It is a blizzard of delight. For me,
I liberated the entire world and even brought freedom to hell. That seems like a pretty wild game. I think I'll pick it up sometime if I see it on sale. I think I'll put it on my wish list. For those we're talking about Bro Force. For those who don't know what we're talking about, I was watching Mazin play Bro Force earlier today.
man, this contestant's got the eye of the tiger. Oh, smack.
That about sums it up, John.
Oh.
No, straight to the legs.
Our course doesn't discriminate, John.
Stop failing, Frownie. Oh, I was trying to slide. I assume that sliding is faster than running. May not be, but I assume it is. I like collecting the rings, but it just eats up so much time when you do.
Oh, and snags a ring. Way to keep
Well,
your
never
eyes
mind.
on the prize, player.
Let's go.
An impressive time here from Betty Boop.
You said it, partner. That run was simply bovine.
Let's hear it for a big $50,000 prize winner, Betty Moo. Moo-hoo!
Spills, chills, and thrills are now over, Johnny.
Not so fast, my friend. We still have to drive home.
Alongside my partners John Anderson and Jill Wagner, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls.
It's super stupid, Mazin says, but that's exactly the point of Broforce. The extreme exaggeration is needed to get the message across without getting brushed off as satire or something.
We have contestants who'll sweat it out for a chance to win 50 large.
Alright, so the random character is starting to give us repeat characters. We had the cow twice. So I'm going to choose because I don't want to miss our opportunity to play as the robot.
They'll take on the biggest, craziest obstacle course ever assembled.
And we'll probably play as Santa Claus for our last round.
There's a nip in the air and a song in my heart. Must be time for Winter Wipeout, Johnny.
You said it, my friend. Contestants will be battling the elements for a shot at our $50,000 prize. And that's just in the green room. Now it's time to check out our qualifier.
I'm ready, but I'm not sure our contestants are.
This is a little trip to Nana's house.
To Winter Wonderland gone horribly wrong, Johnny.
Here we have the big balls plus Snowtivator.
Guaranteed to give you brain freeze.
Here's a winter classic, the Yule Log Jam.
Feel the burn, Johnny.
Let's check in with the third member of our team, Joe Wagner.
Wipeout 9000 is here with me and ready to go. And if he's not, all he has to do is reboot. When you're ready to start, jump.
I had a Halloween costume my dad made for me, just like this when I was a kid. I wish I was spawned in America myself, Mazin says, but hopefully next life.
Oh, missed it. That's a high one. See, now that's what our course calls using your head.
Oh, it's killing me. Oh, finally. Let's go. Whoa, what a run! The physics in this game are just complete nonsense.
Time here from Wipeout 9000.
I think he may have knocked a screw loose with that run.
All right. Still in first place.
On our eliminator round. Contestants will get their tickets here for the ski lift.
I am looking for some spectacular falls on Mount Wipeout. Our contestant is at the top of the course and ready to go, so let's...
When you're ready to start, jump.
really
Alright.
huge dustpan.
Welcome back, Greg. I don't have patience like I used to back in the day, Greg says. That's why I like RPGs as much as I do. Optional enemy difficulty can be avoided with grinding. Games like Haunted Castle don't have that option. But that's just me.
Let's check out the ice arena, shall we?
This looks tough, Johnny.
When you're ready to start.
Alright, still haven't mastered this. I really wish it didn't start us off on the spinner thing. I don't feel like it adds... I feel like it adds anything of value to the experience. I don't know. I wish it didn't make us run this course 2 at a time with the bogus camera also, so... I have a lot of wishes that are not coming true. Wow, the computer is... Never mind.
And look at this, our contestant gets a ring. Like a secret stash that everyone knows about.
Yeah, launched into the stratosphere. Again, let me remind you, the player character is the robot. You would think the camera would try to focus on the player character.
One more ring here, Johnny. Rings. Collectible. Makes sense. An amazing time here from Wipeout 9000.
I think he may have knocked a screw loose with that run.
Why does it remind me of Yunobo in Breath of the Wild, leading him through Death Mountain?
Coming up, the moment we've all been waiting for. The Wipeout Zone.
Sorigama says there are some games where you can't grind enemies.
Let's take
I
a look at our
appreciate
Wipeout
those a
zone.
lot more.
I like it so much, I can tell I'm gonna like what I see before I even see it.
Gotcha. Get ready for some frostbite.
Serving up some fresh-baked wipeouts, Johnny.
Say hello to the spiked whackers.
And be polite or they will flip out.
Adding to today's carnival is the spin out.
You must be this tall to ride this ride.
Let's check in with the third member of our team, Jill Wagner.
Jump up when you're ready to begin.
They probably had to program it some weird way to try and keep everyone on screen for multiplayer, and they just made it that way all the time, even in single player. Yeah, but the thing is, it doesn't keep you on screen. It focuses on one or the other. And, I mean, I don't think you've seen the worst example of it, because it was happening really badly much earlier on in the night. But where it would just focus on the computer character, and I would be way off screen to the left, and just unable to see anything I was doing, and repeatedly falling into some pit or something. While the computer character just sailed along, while who knows what was happening to me off screen somewhere. So, like, it didn't keep us both on screen. It picked one, and the one it picked wasn't me. I think you are right, theoretically, though, in that it is behaving like it would for multiplayer. But even in a multiplayer situation, like, it doesn't seem like it's gonna keep both people on the screen. It's really messed up.
Look out below! I'm guessing our contestant didn't really like the view from down there, John.
Oh, don't hit me, don't hit me. Please stop. What is this? I think I didn't pay attention somewhere where I should have. This feels like the Mario Sunshine pachinko machine. It's got the same physics at the start there. Ultimately, it's better than the Mario Sunshine pachinko machine, because that's like the worst thing in any video game ever, but it sure felt like it there at first. Yeah, we just ride this. We're supposed to ride this around, right? Oh no! Well, you can't duck under that? Bogus. I skipped the introduction because I thought the courses were going to be the same every time, because episode 5 and 6 had the same course, and so I missed the introduction to the things.
Wipeout 9000 gives a crafty performance and gets a great time.
Nothing artificial about that intelligence.
Wipeout 9000 beats all the humans and takes the $50,000. First chess, now Wipeout? These robots are getting really scary, guys.
The contestants fought like warriors and deserve all the credit in the world.
Well, just because they get the credit doesn't mean they get the cash. Just the way it works here, John.
Thanks for joining us. See you next time on Wipeout. Oh, and good night and big balls.
All right. I had a way different program in mind for the stream, and then I figured it was the perfect excuse to pull Broforce out again, show off a nice Easter egg in the final cutscene, and update my tier list because the old one was flawed due to my lack of knowledge about the characters. I mean, there's so many characters in that one, Madsen. There's so many characters. It must be really tough to understand them all thoroughly. We probably finished this game over a long weekend, got it done and out while the TV show was on, even if it is buggy. Yeah, it's pretty... I mean, and the thing is, it's not horrible. I'm having fun with it. The gameplay itself is mostly competent. It's just it's really just that camera in stage 3 that is really the only thing that consistently irritates me. This game was made in a weekend, and I think that's about like how much time even the most diehard fans spent playing it.
A beautiful sight. We're wiping out tonight. So throw another log on the fire, Johnny, and let's cuddle.
And that's just in the green room. Now it's time to check out our qualifier.
I'm ready, but I'm not sure our contestants are.
This is a little trip to Nana's house.
It's a winter wonderland gone horribly wrong, Johnny.
This is the screwdriver.
Stay on the rotating log or end up on a tool.
Here's a winter classic, the Yule Log Jam.
Feel the burn, Johnny.
We have a contestant ready to go, and the third member of our Wipeout team, Jill Wagner, gets us the story.
Santa Claus is with me, guys. Let's see if that milk and cookies diet is paying off. When you're ready to start, jump.
Look at Santa's arms. They're so far back behind his body. The character model is really bizarre. off to a fine start. I spend so much time trying to get these rings. I would be much better off if I just didn't care about them, but I don't know. I see them. They're there. I see them. I have to go for them. I wish the game recorded them. Like, I wish there was like a challenge or something, like a checklist, like, you know, complete the course in first place and get the rings. Like, I wish this game had a challenge mode like the other one. The challenge mode was the thing I complained about the most in the other game, and I miss it in this one.
And our contestant grabs a ring. They're more valuable than my Nana's porcelain figurine.
I actually really like the challenge. Like, when I say I complained about the challenge mode, I would not want it. In no way would I want it removed. The challenge mode is great, but it's just so difficult. It was real tough. Because it requires you to get used to the broken physics.
Yeah, this is the kind that makes you dirty.
I don't know how that suddenly hit me. No! Stop jumping so far! I either have my jump input eaten. I either have my jump input just eaten and walk off the ledge, or he jumps way too far and dies. There's no in between. That was horrible. That was horrible. I'm gonna be in 4th place at the end of this.
Didn't you say probably not the kind of a bat this player wanted to take?
What a bad run I'm getting here. I didn't think that coin was gonna be. I didn't think it was possible to grab that coin. Hey, Vanilla, welcome in. Hope you're having a great day today. I mean, I am. I called it. I'm in 4th place.
Ladies and gentlemen, next we bring you the Eliminator round.
It hurts.
Contestants will get their tickets here for the ski lift.
Jump up when you're ready to begin.
Okay, just don't mess this up, Frownie. You can get some time back. Just don't play like a fool. The music skipped. The music skipped. Hey, look at that. From last to first, complete turnaround. Hey, next, welcome in. I'll be lurking today, long day. Set up the lights and fireworks for the family. Way more tiring than one would expect. I'm sure that they appreciate you making all that effort for them. Well done, next, and thank you for the alert. I hope you have a restful evening. It's really hard to know each character's specifics in Broforce, especially when you only get to play them by random chance and only until they get hit once. So it can take a long time to see enough of every bro to get an idea of how they work. On top of all the things, most bros are very unique, and their style varies a lot.
Let's check out the ice arena, shall we?
Yeah, even from a very casual spectator's perspective, yeah. I could definitely see that, Mazin. Just let... No, why am I falling off?
Another competitor. This player really rolling with it here. And our contestant goes flying off the screwdriver. Bye-bye. See you at the next obstacle. Our contestant grabs a ring.
They're more valuable than my Nana's porcelain figurine.
Climb up, climb up.
And our contestant grabs a ring.
More valuable than my Nana's porcelain figurine.
No, I was alive and then I wasn't.
One more ring here, Johnny. Ring.
Yeah, stage 3 is a nightmare.
Jolly old Saint Nick just flew through our course.
These obstacles must have been very naughty this year.
The camera's horrible, the way it respawns your character is horrible, everything is horrible about stage 3. It's broken and not good. They should have just done it in a split screen and just had each person with their own track.
No doubt in a wonderful, magical place, Johnny.
Get ready for some frostbite.
Serving up some fresh-baked wipeouts, Johnny.
Say hello to the spiked whackers.
And be polite or they will flip out.
Adding to today's carnival is the spin-out.
You must be this tall to ride this ride.
Let's go to the third member of our team, Jill Wagner, who's with our contestant now.
Jump up when you're ready to begin.
Oh,
Down into the drink.
Enjoy it. I know we will.
oh, that knocked me off.
Look out below.
Literally, this contestant needs to start doing
Oh my goodness. What? Oh no, I skipped ahead. I took an 8 a time penalty. Oh, that's really bad. I might lose this. I didn't mean to skip the obstacle. I was trying to skip the replay. Oh, that's gross. I'm really worried now. Well, I'd like to pick up that ring. I'd like to pick up this ring. I don't think that's going to happen. No, please, just get me. No. I'm making no progress. Santa, you let me down. It's the worst Christmas ever. Alright, how'd we do?
Saint Nick trotting through with a normal time.
Maybe he should have used his reindeer.
We still won. Just barely, though. I was right to be worried.
Santa Claus wins Wipeout and grabs $50,000. No coal in my stocking this year.
The contestants fought like warriors and deserve all the credit in the world.
Well, just because they get the credit doesn't mean they get the cash. Just the way it works here, John.
Thanks for joining us. See you next time on Wipeout. Oh, and good night and big balls.
Greetings, America, and welcome to Wipeout.
Alright, well, I mean, that's all the matches.
Today, players
That's
have
all
to
the
fight for a round of
characters.
$50,000 purse.
I don't think we saw all the characters. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Because you don't... I mean, we definitely didn't play as every character. But... Pitfall Harry. Returned from 1982 and ready for action. Like, from the Pitfall games? What? Amazing.
Hello, America, and welcome once again to Wipeout. Hello, America, and we welcome you back to Wipeout.
Alright, well, what's the practice mode look like? Tryouts, summer, and winter. What are
They'll have to make it through the toughest challenge since finding
qualifier and
a game
wipeout, of course? So do we just get to pick any one of them? Hey, Board Jams, good afternoon. Hang on, what's this question mark all about? Oh, it's gone. Oh, it just, Oh. This walk button? I never used this even once. It adjusts your momentum. That would be something useful to know. So much for climbing the ledge. Alright, so it's just a training mode.
What? Is this a great time I see?
Probably still a total noob player, but I feel I at least got to see all the tools of each character. I was missing a crucial detail on one bro and felt bad that I put him so low on my ranking. Doing good. Found one of the PC point-and-click adventure Scooby-Doo games at my local Salvos, Fort Jam says. It was Scooby-Doo Jinx at the Sphinx. I've never heard of that one. I hope it turns out to be I hope playing it turns out to be a good time.
You know, if laughing at a wipeout is wrong, I don't want to be right.
You gotta fight for your right to laugh at Wipeout.
I missed the row. I missed the ring. Alright, not bad.
Is this a great time I see?
It's pretty rewarding. Learn about all the bro stuff. It's part of this everyone can do their part to save the world message. It's inspiring to see how different individuals can be while bringing the same result to the table as others. Native to Wisconsin.
Craziest obstacle course ever assembled.
I am not.
They'll have to complete the most spectacular obstacle course ever assembled.
I am not native to Wisconsin. Alright, so then you can just play any of the...
They must face the bout of their life in the biggest, baddest obstacle course ever assembled.
Oh, you can practice the ski lift. Can you practice the...
They'll try to conquer the largest,
Oh,
most
you can.
insane obstacle course ever assembled by man.
Alright. Well, we don't need to do that. We've already played through all the things. Well, that's it, my friends. That's Wipeout 2. It's okay. It's not bad. It's disappointing after Wipeout 1. It's definitely disappointing compared to Wipeout 1. There's so much less to it. But I mean, for what it is, it's okay. The platforming is pretty fun. It's worth a run through, but definitely a major step down from the first one. GG too easy, for sure, Mazin. Posted in the collecting with a special guest appearance. I'm not even sure what that means, Sport Jams. It has me curious. I don't usually pull the Discord up. I don't usually like to look at the Discord while I'm live, but you know what? You made me curious. I'm gonna take a look. Oh, I see. I'm honored. I'm honored to be a special guest, Sport Jams. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that game. I don't know that Scooby-Doo game. I hope it's a lot of fun. Alright, I'm going to take a very short BRB, my friends. I'm going to grab some more coffee, and guess what we're going to do? We're going to put on Lizzie McGuire 3, and we're going to grind more attempts to unlock that last game. That game had me fuming with rage last night. I'm still mad at it. In my heart, I'm still mad at that game. But we've got to conquer it. So I'm putting it back on. And we're going to grind more attempts at it tonight. I can't let that go unfinished. So if you want to come along for that agonizing ride, then just stand by. Thank you for enjoying Wipeout with me. Mazin says I'm going to sleep. See you next time, my fellow American bros. Thank you for stopping in, Mazin. Really appreciate you dropping by. I hope that you sleep well and have a wonderful week. I'll try and keep an eye out on your channel over there on YouTube to you know, I'm usually really curious about what you're doing over in that part of the internet. So hopefully I'll catch you. Hopefully I'll catch you with some more fun stuff over that way. But be well, my friend. And everyone else, I'll see you in just a moment. I'll see you in just a couple minutes for that awful game.